Cambodia, the Kingdom of Wonders. Cambodia is a land of ancient temples, floating villages, and a history as rich as it is tragic. While many know it as the home of Angkor Wat, there's so much more to this Southeast Asian nation than meets the eye. From bizarre foods to astonishing historical facts, here are 12 fascinating things you probably didn't know about Cambodia. The world's largest religious monument Cambodia is home to Angkor Wat, the largest religious structure in the world. This magnificent temple complex was built in the early 12th century by King Suryavarman II as a dedication to the Hindu god Vishnu. Over time, as Buddhism became the dominant religion in Cambodia, Angkor Wat was gradually transformed into a Buddhist temple and remains one to this day. Why is Angkor Wat so unique? Size, covering approximately 162.6 hectares, 402 acres. Angkor Wat is the largest religious monument on Earth. Symbolism. Its design represents Mount Meru, the sacred five-peaked mountain in Hindu mythology, believed to be the center of the universe. Engineering marvel. The entire structure is made of sandstone blocks, some weighing up to 1,500 kilos each, transported from a quarry over 50 kilometers away. Astronomical alignment. The temple was designed with an intricate solar alignment, meaning the spring equinox sun rises directly over the central tower when viewed from a specific point. Angkor Wat and Cambodia's national identity. Angkor Wat is so significant to Cambodian culture that it appears on the national flag, making Cambodia one of the only countries in the world to feature a building on its flag. The temple represents the nation's pride, strength, and historical legacy. Today, Angkor Wat attracts over 2.5 million visitors annually and is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, preserving it as one of the most breathtaking wonders of the ancient world. Tonlé Sap, the lake that changes direction. The Tonlé Sap Lake is a geographical wonder, unlike any other freshwater system in the world. Located in central Cambodia, this vast lake literally changes its flow direction twice a year, expanding and shrinking dramatically with the seasons. How does this happen? During the rainy season, May-October, heavy monsoon rains cause the Mekong River to rise, forcing water backward into the Tonlé Sap, expanding it up to 5 times its original size. In the dry season, November-April, the lake drains back into the Mekong, dramatically shrinking. This seasonal reversal creates an incredibly fertile ecosystem, making Tonlé Sap one of the most productive freshwater fisheries in the world, supplying over 75% of Cambodia's inland fish catch. Floating villages, a unique way of life. Because the lake fluctuates so dramatically, thousands of Cambodian families live in floating villages, adjusting their homes with the rising and falling water levels. Entire houses, schools, markets, and even temples float on the water, creating a self-sufficient community that thrives despite the unpredictable environment. Tonlé Sap is not only a vital food source but also a cultural and historical treasure, supporting generations of Cambodians who have adapted to its extraordinary rhythm. Cambodia has 1 million rats, and people love them. Rats might not be the most popular creatures in many parts of the world, but in Cambodia, they are national heroes. Specially trained African giant pouched rats are used to sniff out landmines, saving thousands of lives each year. Why does Cambodia have so many landmines? During decades of war and conflict, particularly during the Khmer Rouge regime, 1975 to 1979, and the Cambodian Civil War, 1967 to 1975, millions of landmines were planted across the country. Today, an estimated 4 to 6 million unexploded landmines and ordnances still remain, making Cambodia one of the most heavily mined countries in the world. How do these hero rats work? The giant African pouched rats, trained by organizations like APAPO, have an exceptional sense of smell that allows them to detect TNT in landmines. Unlike humans or dogs, they are light enough to walk over landmines without setting them off. These rats can clear 200 square meters of land in just 20 minutes, a task that would take a human deminer 4 days. The impact since the introduction of these hero rats, they have cleared hundreds of thousands of square meters of land, helping reduce injuries and deaths caused by hidden explosives. In recognition of their efforts, Nāga, one of the most successful rats, received a gold medal for bravery from the UK-based PDSA, People's Dispensary for Sick Animals, making him the first rat to receive such an honor. Thanks to these rats, Cambodia is one step closer to being landmine-free, a critical goal for the country's safety and future development. The tragic past, more than 2 million lives lost. One of the darkest chapters in Cambodian history was the Khmer Rouge era, 1975 to 1979. during which the dictator Pol Pot led a brutal regime that resulted in the deaths of approximately 2 million people, nearly a quarter of Cambodia's population at the time. What happened during the Khmer Rouge era? The Khmer Rouge sought to create a pure agrarian society, banning money, religion, education, and private property. Intellectuals, doctors, teachers, and even people who wore glasses were executed, as they were seen as threats to the new order. Cities were emptied, and millions were forced into rural labor camps, where starvation, disease, and exhaustion killed countless people. The regime conducted mass executions in sites now known as the Killing Fields, where thousands of Cambodians were brutally murdered. The Tuol Sleng Genocide Museum, a chilling reminder. One of the most infamous symbols of Khmer Rouge terror is Tuol Sleng, S21, prison, located in Phnom Penh. This former high school was turned into a torture and execution center. Over 17,000 people were imprisoned here, and only a handful survived. Today, it stands as a genocide museum, preserving the memories of the victims and educating future generations about the horrors of this regime. Cambodia's recovery, the Khmer Rouge was overthrown in 1979, but the scars of this period remain. Many Cambodians lost entire families, and the country is still recovering from the economic, social, and emotional damage left by this dark era. Despite this painful past, Cambodia has shown remarkable resilience, rebuilding itself into a vibrant nation while honoring the memories of those who were lost. Conclusion: Cambodia is a country of ancient wonders, stunning natural phenomena, and resilient people. From the majestic Angkor Wat to the mysterious Tonlé Sap Lake, and from hero rats saving lives to the tragic history of the Khmer Rouge, this nation continues to captivate and inspire the world. Would you visit Cambodia? What fascinates you the most about this incredible country? Let us know! Deep-fried tarantulas, a national snack. Yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. Cambodians love eating deep-fried tarantulas. This unusual delicacy has become a popular street food, especially in the small town of Skuon, often referred to as Spiderville. How did this start? During the Khmer Rouge era, 1975 and 1979, food shortages forced Cambodians to find alternative sources of protein. In desperate times, people turned to insects, reptiles, and even spiders for sustenance. What began as a necessity has now become a national delicacy, enjoyed by locals and adventurous tourists alike. What do they taste like? When deep-fried, tarantulas have a crispy, crunchy texture on the outside. The legs are said to taste similar to crispy chicken skin, while the abdomen, often filled with eggs and organs, has a stronger, gamier flavor. They are often seasoned with garlic, salt, sugar, and chili, making them a savory snack with a unique taste. Where can you try them? The best place to find deep-fried tarantulas is in Skuon, located about 75 kilometers, 46 miles from Phnom Penh. Street vendors sell them in local markets, alongside other fried insects like crickets, silkworms, and grasshoppers. For many Cambodians, eating tarantulas is not just about taste, it's also believed to have health benefits. Some say tarantulas can help with respiratory problems and boost stamina. Would you dare to try one? The lost city that nobody knew about. Imagine a massive, ancient city hidden deep in the jungle for over 1,200 years. This is exactly what happened with Mahendraparvata, a lost city of the Khmer Empire discovered in 2012. How was it discovered? Researchers used LiDAR technology, light detection and ranging, a laser mapping system that can see through dense forests, revealing hidden structures beneath the jungle canopy. What they found was an entire lost city, complete with roads, temples, canals, and neighborhoods, stretching over 50 square kilometers, 19 square miles. The ruins are located on Phnom Kulen, a sacred mountain north of Angkor Wat. What makes Mahendraparvata special? It is believed to be one of the earliest capitals of the Khmer Empire, predating Angkor Wat by at least 300 years. The city's layout suggests advanced urban planning, with an extensive water management system. Some experts think this hidden city could help solve the mystery of why the Khmer Empire collapsed. Though Mahendraparvata is still largely covered by dense jungle, archaeologists continue to uncover its secrets, rewriting Cambodia's history. Could there be even more lost cities waiting to be found? Cambodia has no McDonald's, believe it or not. Cambodia is one of the few countries in the world without a McDonald's. While you can find global fast food chains like KFC, Burger King, and Pizza Hut, McDonald's has never set foot in the country. Why is there no McDonald's in Cambodia? Strong local competition. Cambodia has its own popular fast food chains, like Lucky Burger, which has been around since the 1990s and serves similar food. Economic factors. The Cambodian economy is still developing, and fast food can be expensive compared to traditional street food. Many locals prefer cheap and fresh alternatives like rice, noodles, and grilled meats. Cultural preferences. Unlike Western countries where fast food is a staple, Cambodians still favor their traditional cuisine, such as bai sach kruk, pork and rice, amok, coconut fish curry, and num pang, Khmer sandwiches. What do Cambodians eat instead of McDonald's? Lucky Burger, Cambodia's version of McDonald's, serving burgers, fries, and shakes. Street food stalls, serving skewered meats, noodle soups, and fresh tropical fruits. Rice and noodle shops, offering traditional Khmer dishes at a fraction of the price of fast food. For now, McDonald's has no plans to open in Cambodia, making it one of the only countries in the world where the golden arches are missing. The magic of Khmer superstitions. Cambodia is a country deeply connected to spiritual beliefs and ancient superstitions. Many Cambodians follow a mix of Buddhism, animism, and Hindu traditions, believing that spirits, ghosts, and supernatural forces influence daily life. Common Khmer superstitions, spirit houses. Almost every Cambodian home and business has a small shrine outside, known as a spirit house. Offerings like food, incense, and flowers are placed inside to keep protective spirits happy. Ghost marriages. If two people die before getting married, their families might hold a ghost wedding to unite their spirits. This is done to prevent their ghosts from being lonely or causing misfortune. Lucky and unlucky days. Many Cambodians consult fortune tellers before making big decisions, such as weddings, business deals, or even buying a house. Newborn naming rituals. It is believed that evil spirits can harm infants, so some parents temporarily give their babies ugly names to trick the spirits into leaving them alone. Never whistle at night. Cambodians believe that whistling after dark attracts wandering ghosts, bringing bad luck or misfortune. The role of Apsaras and Nāgas in Khmer mythology. Apsaras, celestial dancers. These mystical female spirits are believed to bring blessings and good fortune, and you can see their beautiful carvings on Angkor Wat's walls. Nāgas, seven-headed serpents. These mythical snakes symbolize protection and power. According to legend, the Khmer people are descendants of a Nāga princess and an Indian prince. Even today, Khmer superstitions shape Cambodian culture, traditions, and daily life. Whether it's avoiding whistling at night or making offerings to spirits, these beliefs continue to be deeply respected across the country. Final thoughts. Cambodia is a land of fascinating traditions, deep history, and jaw-dropping surprises. Whether it's the fearless tarantula-eating locals, the discovery of an ancient lost city, or the absence of McDonald's, every corner of Cambodia has a story to tell. Would you try a deep-fried tarantula? Or do you believe in the power of Khmer superstitions? Let us know in the comments! The $10 haircut. That's technically illegal. Cambodia has an unusual historical connection to hairstyles, and it all traces back to the oppressive rule of the Khmer Rouge, 1975 to 1979. Why were certain haircuts banned? During Pol Pot's brutal dictatorship, the Khmer Rouge sought to erase all Western influences and enforce an extreme form of agrarian communism. Western-style clothing, modern music, and even certain hairstyles were seen as symbols of corruption and foreign influence. People with trendy haircuts, especially styles resembling Elvis Presley or the Beatles, were often punished or even executed. The regime demanded that men have uniform, short hair, and women were encouraged to wear their hair in a simple, traditional bun. Lingering beliefs about haircuts. Even after the fall of the Khmer Rouge, some older Cambodians still believe that Western-style haircuts bring bad luck. While younger generations embrace modern styles, traditional superstitions linger in some rural areas. The $10 haircut today. In Cambodia, a basic haircut costs around $2–5, but a trendy, Western-style cut can cost $10 or more in upscale salons. Some barbers in rural villages still refuse to do unlucky hairstyles, believing they invite misfortune. Though no official law bans modern haircuts today, the historical and cultural stigma still influences the way some Cambodians view hair and personal grooming. Cambodia's bridges are built on myths. Cambodian history is full of mythical legends, and one of the most fascinating surrounds the Kampong Kadai Bridge, an ancient 12th century bridge believed to have been built with a human sacrifice. The myth of Kampong Kadai Bridge. Built during the reign of King Jayavarman VII, this massive Angkorian-era bridge is located on the ancient highway to Angkor Wat. According to legend, the king sacrificed his own child to the gods to ensure the bridge's strength and durability. Some believe that without this spiritual offering, the bridge would have collapsed long ago. The reality, a marvel of engineering. Despite the myth, Kampong Kadai is actually one of the oldest and most well-preserved stone bridges in Southeast Asia. It is made of laterite stone, a material known for its durability. The bridge is still standing after more than 800 years, even surviving floods and erosion. While historians say there's no evidence of human sacrifices in its construction, many Cambodians still believe the myth, adding an air of mystery to this ancient structure. The country runs almost entirely on cash. Unlike most countries, Cambodia operates on a dual currency system where both the Cambodian riel, KHR, and the US dollar, USD, are used side by side. How did this happen? After the fall of the Khmer Rouge, Cambodia's economy was devastated, and people lost trust in the national currency. The US dollar became widely used, especially by businesses because it was more stable. Today, most tourist areas, businesses, and hotels still prefer USD over the Cambodian riel. Interesting facts about Cambodia's cash economy. ATMs mostly dispense US dollars, not Cambodian riel. Small change, less than $1, is given in riel because there are no US coins in circulation. Ripped or old US bills are often rejected as they are seen as bad luck or hard to exchange. Even though the Cambodian government encourages using riel, many locals still prefer dollars, especially for large transactions. While other countries are moving towards digital payments, Cambodia remains a cash-based society, making it one of the most unique monetary systems in the world. Cambodia has a seven-headed snake symbol everywhere. If you visit Cambodia, you'll see Nāga, the seven-headed serpent, carved on temples, bridges, and even street decorations. But why is this mythical creature so important? The legend of the Nāga in Khmer mythology. According to ancient Khmer legends, Nāga were mystical serpents that once ruled Cambodia. A Nāga princess married an Indian prince, and their children became the first Khmer people. This is why Cambodians are said to be descendants of the Nāga. The meaning of Nāga in Cambodian culture: protection. Nāga statues guard temple entrances, keeping evil spirits away. Strength. In battle, warriors believed Nāga spirits granted them power. Water symbolism. Since Nāga are connected to rivers and rain, they are often seen near bridges and water reservoirs. Where can you see Nāga in Cambodia? Angkor Wat. Many of its staircases are guarded by Nāga carvings. Bridges. The Kampong Kadai Bridge is decorated with Nāga balustrades. Buddhist temples. Nearly every pagoda has Nāga statues at the entrance. This seven-headed serpent is not just a symbol. It's woven into Cambodian identity, representing their deep connection to history, mythology, and spirituality. Final thoughts: Cambodia is a land of mysteries, myths, and unique traditions. From forbidden haircuts to bridges built on legends, and from a cash economy to sacred seven-headed snakes, the country is filled with stories that blend history, culture, and superstition. Which of these facts surprised you the most? Would you get a $10 illegal haircut or pay respects to a Nāga statue? Let us know! Cambodia is a country of mystery, resilience, and wonders. Whether you're exploring Angkor Wat, cruising through floating villages, or snacking on fried insects, this place will surprise you at every turn. Would you dare to try a deep-fried tarantula? Let us know!